Hello, it's Verji from 17 UK. In today's tutorial, I will show you how to make a face mask with. You will need fabric. You can have the same fabric if you want from both sides. I'm choosing white back. The size will be 7 inches by 7.5, and we need 2 pieces of elastic. This one measures 8.5 inches. This fabric is already pre-cut fabric. So what you need to do is face this down, 2 faces together. Just bring the sewing machine. So what we'll do, I'll just explain quickly. We will put the elastic in between both, so we kind of put it in very near the edges, and so we wouldn't sew this bit, so we'll start sewing this way, this way, this way, and finish, so we can turn it the other way around. Let me show you how, if you are a beginner, how you should do it. I just realized that I did not mention any pins, which I don't use because I'm used to it, but to have a good practice. So what you can do is just put the elastic a little bit out so you can see it. And pin the elastic, so you make sure that this is not twisted, so it comes this end, and again put it little bit forward. Now we can do the rest from the other side. And again, make sure it's not twisted. This is very easy and very nice model of face masks. So I will eyeball it, but you can just leave this space in the middle. Let me go to the sewing machine. So as always, we'll start 4th, coming forward and backward, so we can just make sure the stitches nice. Oops, no, we don't do it zigzag. This was from my previous tutorial, so you always check your sewing machine. We want a straight stitch. So what we'll do is 1/2 centimeter. We do 1/2 centimeter seam allowance, and here we are going to do the elastic. So just straighten the elastic, and you can remove the pin. So here we are going all the way down. What I'll do is when I go over the elastic, I went backwards and forward again. So we can do this side. Make sure here you don't sew the elastic. So we do it all the way this side. Okay, so we'll finish sewing there in a bit. So don't worry, for example here, look, it was a little bit cut a little bit on the side, but it's not a problem as long as you have a nice seam allowance where nothing can come out, that's fine. So now we need to turn it. And with the care you can cut the edges. Actually, I like pulling it with the elastic, and the edges are coming there pretty nice. But you can use this method where you put it in the right corner. So all the corners are nice. If you need, I have a little needle I can use just to poke them out if needed, but these are pretty good. Again, very good practice is to press all your work with an iron. Let's do it. Just make sure avoid ironing the elastic as it will melt. We're almost there. So now we just need to add the pleats, which I just make sure they're nice and even. I don't have any specific measurement. Probably I'll start a little bit higher here. This one is quite cute. So if you want, okay, I'll do it. If you want, you can put pins. But what I saw also, actually I will do it this way. So you cut a little cardboard and fold it into. So then you put your pleated mask and you hold it like that. So you just sew around the edge. But if you do one, you can put. So how I'll start. I'll start from this end. Just make sure it's nicely. Bring the sewing machine. sewn without any cotton. Just show you how you can do that now. If you want, you can use the cardboard, or you can just do the nice and matching. So now this last stitch is that you're stitching the gap as well, which we used to turn it around. Okay, it is absolutely gorgeous face mask, and we actually did the matching ear savers with the tutorial when I made ear savers. If you haven't watched this tutorial, you can go and watch it. Oops. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me show you how it looks. I'll just put it on. This is how it looks. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is the matching ear saver.